Welcome back to How To TV on our new series on Linux Crash Course, and we're going to discuss about aliases. So if you want your command on Linux to be shorter, alias is the man. Okay, without further ado, let's go. Alright, so we are here right now with my terminal. So if this is your first time to open a terminal or command prompt, so I know that when you're using a Linux, so normally you're experiencing how to install or update our system. So you know the fact that you're going to type it all in order for us to install. But in Alias, we're going to make it easier for you, for us as a users, don't need to type anymore that longer command. Like for example, if you're going to type that sudo and then app install or app install app apt update or upgrade, we don't need to. So we're going to use an alias. So what is alias? Okay, so if you're going to alias a certain command that you always use in your daily tasks, you make it simple, make it one words that certainly you will always remember it. Okay, like for example, I always type use Terraform or Tmux. So I'll say Tmux. So you're going to type all the time Tmux, right? Let's sit first. Okay, with my Tmux. So if we're going to make it shorter, our Tmux, it's very simple. So you need only to type alias and then make it whatever alias that you are thinking right now, in order you don't need to type any more tmux. So this is I'm going to do. So since I'm going to type T for my tmux because there's no other alias who's using T for this one. So if we're going to type T, it will execute the tmux, right? So you see my tmux is already used right now, because as you can see there's a green here at the bottom. So it's already working. Okay, let me exit first. Exit. Okay, that's it. So if you're going to know what's the list of alias that had been setting to your system, you just only type alias. So here's the list of your alias here. Mine, I do have a customized alias for the Docker Compose, and here's my new alias that I've been created right now. Okay, and that's it. So if you're going to remove it, it's very simple. There's a command on alias. So if there's an alias, you can also unalias a certain command that you set up. So I'm going to unalias, or I'm going to remove the tmux again. Yeah. And if you're going to check again with your alias, it already removed. Okay, let me type it again. As you can see, there's no tmux here. Okay, this is very useful, guys, if you're going to monitor a certain system, that you need to monitor your CPU memory. So you can, you know, if you create a lot of command for that, in order for you to check what's the status of your your system, for your memory and CPU. So you can do an alias to your DF. Okay, this is DF, right? So DF is it will monitor your capacity of your hard drive. Okay, for your for your, but we can also simplify this that we need only to display what's very important for us to monitor. Like for example, this is the only one that we need to check the monitor, and this one, the STA2, we can do that. So I'll try to create a DF. If we're going to have alias here, we don't have an alias for DF, right? So I'm going to alias my DF with my new customized DF. Okay, I'll go with this one. Okay, and then DF again in the edge for human readable, and exclude what column that we don't need to expose here or to display here, like the squash fs if we do have, and exclude also the tmp fs, and exclude also the depth tmp fs, and that's it. Okay, if we go into DF again, you can see that we simplify our display to these two blocks that we need to monitor. Okay, is it that helpful, guys? So that's it. That's the importance of alias. Okay, and of course this terminal that we have been using right now, when we're going to create a DF, our alias here, if we're going to remove or close accidentally our terminal here, it will remove all our aliases. How are we going to do to make it permanent our aliases? There's a way that we can do that. Okay, we can modify our nano. If you can check your nano, your bash, I mean the bash RC. How do I type that? Bash RC. Oh. So here is the proper way that we can make our terminal to be permanent. Okay, that is how are we going to do that. Okay, so let me make a permanent for this one, our aliases. Open my nano and then bash RC. Okay, so at the bottom of the bash RC, we will put our alias. So it's up to you guys if you're going to put it here. Like for example, I created my alias here for terminus and for the Docker compose. So you can also add new alias here, like for example TM for the TMOX. Okay, you do that. Okay, about we're going to create an alias for installation. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, so what's the command? Sudo up install that's it. I'm going to save it, and then if you're going to close this one and then open again, let me check again, guys. I'll close again and then I open to see that our command, our aliases, has been saved already. Let me alias again. You can see, so we have our tmux and then our install. So let me try again this install instead of typing the sudo apt install and what sample we're going to install, like for example AWS or curl. Okay, it will install curl, but of course we do have already installed curl. So that is how alias useful for us that we don't need to install the command that we used to type all the time. Okay, so again, I think that this this short crash course for the aliases is helpful to you guys, and I'll make another set again for the Linux courses, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.